I'm Crone. I'm a second year student now at UC Riverside. The image we're looking at is from the installation gallery sphere up there, and currently I would say my work is still in a gestation period. I'm still not quite sure where it's at, but I know I'm dealing with it. Kind of vernacular imagery and a popular mythology. So that's that. And as far as the MFA program, I came straight out of undergrad, so I felt like I was in a really good track, because by the end of my undergrad I was really not upset, but frustrated with what I was doing. So I felt that the MFA program has been a good place to experiment with my practice and try different things out. For example, I came out here working mainly in photography and video, and the piece here is an installation, so that's mainly what I've got now in the MFA program.
Hi, I'm Jean Robison. Hello. Hi. My name is Jean Robison, and I am an MFA graduate. I received my degree here at Cal State Long Beach in 2006. So now I'm just a regular civilian. But I'm also one of the founders of Glamfa. The first Glamfa was in 2005, and it was a pretty amazing experience putting it together. And I'm so grateful and excited that the show goes on. It sounds so cheesy. But I really am very pleased to see it continue forward and be successful. Let's see. Okay. That's my artwork up there. This is actually taken here at Long Beach. That picture was. My work is mostly, the majority of my work is video installation, and I'm really fascinated. I think at this point, I pretty much always will be, we'll see, with taking imagery and just really looking at it. So my work has many different streams. It takes different paths, but overall, it's often about looking closely and maybe slowing things down, perhaps from the sort of the world at large, from television or cinema, taking things, and I kind of like to claim ownership, make them my own, and investigate. I find it really satisfying. Usually the work is projected, kind of how you see it there, but sometimes it'll be in a different format. I just made my first TV show that you guys can see on the web if you want. It's about dogs. And, actually it'll be on exhibition here in Long Beach next month, so you can see it. What else? The MFA program is, well, I think it can be pretty problematic, but what is not problematic? My experience with it was pretty great. To me, but just personally, it was a place, I feel like I'm shouting. It was a place and a time just to go deep and far. Amazing to have resources, amazing to have people to talk to, the networks, experimentation, all of it is just fabulous. And I wish I could do it again. But it is also good to be on the outside and just making decisions on my own. And yeah, it's really nice to be back here. Thanks.
What's the question? My name's Micha, Cardenas.
The question was if you could just briefly describe yourself. What do you think of the MFA institution and how is that affecting your practice?
Okay. Wow. Hi. So, like I said, my name is Micha Cardenas, and I went to UCSD, and I recently graduated from there. And I guess in my little bio, I say that I'm an artist, theorist, trickster, or something like that, because I'm interested in theory and art and the intersection of them. And I've been working for a while on this idea of mixed reality and how mixing realities might be similar to something like mixing genders or sexualities. And give us. Well, I mean, we're going to talk about our work, right? Or should I just talk about it now? No, we're going to talk about it. Okay, nervous. And this is a big room with lots of laptops and people chatting on Facebook and taking important, copious notes. So, yeah. And in the institution, right? Okay. So, having recently graduated, I agree with you that I really enjoyed the MFA at UCSD and got a lot out of it.
And which hopefully all of you saw in the show, centers on use of wax and pigment, and fairly minimalist tendencies with this particular duo of works. But my own past draws heavily from working with landscape, working with site, and working with process, and how a given site or landscape transmits visible processes, change, erosion, building, and breaking. And so working with wax has been something that developed during the course of my MFA study. A material that, for me, encapsulates this kind of dramatic potential of processes of moving between states.
That's good.
All right, I'll pass the mic.
Pass the mic.
All right, my name is Kelly Nye. I'm an MFA here at Cal State Long Beach, and my work, I'm actually in the metals program here, but I'm an experimentalist, and I work with such materials as felt and hand knitting process and copper, silver, casting, etching, all sorts of different kinds of metal processes. But my work mainly focuses on the body and wearable pieces. I like to call them wearable sculptures rather than jewelry itself. But what you're seeing is on the screen is hand-knitted underwear. There were 28 of them. If you guys were here this weekend, that was in my studio, strewn across my couch. But there's also an installation piece last November. And as for the MFA program, I think that if anything, I've definitely expanded my material list as well as the direction of